Welcome to Anglia Car Auctions. We're back. Freddie, what's it like? We haven't had much of a summer, have we, so far? I was going to say,
apart from the weather, it's been good. We've had a busy old time here. Our June sale's just gone. Yep. We've got a couple, you'll see in the background.
A few little stragglers ones that do need to be... oh, Dan, you're supposed to be looking at us. We're showing those cars later. Dan's behind the camera.
He's too eager.
He's too eager. But we're here, the sun is shining, we're feeling really positive. And I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about this. Now, as always, you do need to have a look on our website, but this is a real thing of purpose. Now, I love a lightweight Land Rover and I love a Rover V8 engine. When they're combined together, it makes this perfect combination. So, registered on the G, it's actually apparently the last lightweight ever registered, so more on that later. Do keep in touch.
Also magazine featured, and I think driven, was it around 60 or 70
60 or 70 miles to the sale. Yeah. So really great to see that confidence. But I love it. Bright red, canvas roof. It is the perfect, I would say,
summer fun car.
Blakeney spec.
Yes, yeah. Ready for the beach.
Ready for the beach, ready for boating and sailing. So something a little bit more diminutive, but very pretty.
And very up my street. You know I like my Fiats, like my Italian cars. This little 124 Sport. I say it's only just sort of arrived with us. I think we've done the photos and everything. You'll see it on the website. But yeah, it's you know they're just great.
Pretty. I mean this is only guided 3,500 to 4,500.
It's not a lot. Yeah.
It seems a lot of Italian coupe. Yeah. For very little money.
I was going to say I think it's been sitting for a little bit. It will want a bit of fettling, a bit of going through, but you know, good starting point. And I say not a lot of money.
Yeah, brilliant. Something else, a bit of summer fun.
Yes.
Now look at this.
Again, a project arrived, one of the first cars to arrive with us at ACA, this little Robin Hood 7 Special. Now, it's offered to us as a non-runner. However, speaking to our vendor, he's done the majority of the work. I don't actually think it would take a lot to get.
It just needs a little bit more work to bring it over the line.
Yeah, yep. But I mean, it's you look at it, as I say, I said to you, Guy, when it arrived, I was really surprised how good it was.
It looks a good specification. Yeah. I like it. So I think someone's going to have a lot of fun.
And offered at no reserve.
No reserve. We love to see that. Now, ever popular in the classic car scene is, of course, a Ford. This Mark II Cortina is quite a nice, pretty example. Now, I love a little Mark II Cortina. This is a 1600 Super, and I think that's quite a bright looking car.
Yeah.
We're going to guide this about 8 to 10, something like that.
Something like that.
But have a look in there, Dan, if you can see the camera.
Very nostalgic, isn't it, for people? I mean, often on the viewing days we have people come around and it's these kind of cars that people say, oh, I remember being sat in one as a kid.
Sat in one of these, yeah, dropped my ice cream down on the back seats, got told off by someone. There we are, we've got Guy. There's two Guys here. So this is Modern Guy, I'm Classic Guy, this is Modern Guy. Now Guy's got a sale tonight.
So it's busy old time.
So busy time. There's over 180 cars, modern cars going through tonight. So it's worthwhile looking at the website to see what other auctions that are going on at ACA.
Now, tell me about this one, Guy. It's you can't miss it, can you?
You can't miss it. What an eyeful. It really is a picture.
Yeah.
20 odd years ownership. Chap's had it that long. It's a really reluctant sale. It has had a fortune spent under the bonnet and underneath. All the right bits spent and bought from the right people. Do have a look. We're going to be writing a full sheet on this. It sounds
awesome, doesn't it?
Epic. Yeah. Absolutely epic.
I actually, when the vendor dropped this off with us, he did sort of express how reluctant he was to sell it. I think he actually said to me, he said to himself he would never part with it. It's only because he's purchasing another car. A dream car, childhood dream car.
He
just said he never thought he would, but it has to,
things happen.
Yeah.
Now, over here, I'm just going to point out we're looking at a sea of green. Now, people say that we should all have electric cars. Pah, rubbish. We don't like that. We've gone green at ACA and we have a sea of green. something really interesting. Daimler 66, a very traditional British classic car, V12 engine, lovely. What makes this a little bit unusual? And we're trying to find out a bit more history as to when, what, why, is the TWR kit on it.
It's great, isn't it?
It sounds lovely, it drives well. I've never seen one.
No.
We'll be trying to find out a little bit more as, was this done when it was new?
Yep.
Was it done, you know, post-factory? We know the car went to Japan, I think when it was new, and we know it's recently come back, but it starts on the button, great. It's actually got some sports seats. The vendor just had the standard seats fitted back, which are perfect, but we've got the sports seats, which are the Recaros, in the same trim, which do go with it. So quite unusual. To my left,
the lovely little 911. Now, again, when this was emailed over to us, Guy, we had a look at it, and I think both of our reactions were, what a great colour combo.
Oh, brilliant.
It's, I mean, usually, yes, you see the blacks, the silvers, the, you know, sort of that guards red as well. This, I think, is really quite
a tan interior. Now, David, one of our auctioneers, he does go weak at the knees
for a brown interior.
For a brown interior. You should see his Audi.
Yes.
Only bought because of the colour of the interior, tan interior.
We do say here David spec.
David spec, yes. So brilliant. But yeah, automatic. And I think these Tiptronic boxes on the 996. So everybody says, oh, you've got to have a manual 911. Yes, a manual 911 is great fun, but automatic, it transforms it. They are a great driving car.
Yeah, I was quite useful. I think we guided at 8.5 to 10.5, something like that.
I don't think that's a huge amount of money for a bit of German exotica.
Yes.
Peugeot 306 Cabriolet, now Pininfarina designed. A little bit of a future classic, quite unusual now. They were very common on the roads, as was an X19, little Fiat X19. So not many of those.
We must just mention the Morris.
Well, do we mention this one?
Or do we mention...
Tell you what, let's go around this one. So, Morris Minor, the Traveller. Now, have a look at this, Dan. Bring yourself around. So you've got, the wood looks to be in good condition. It's a really tidy car. And this has got the Newton Commercials upgraded reclining seats. That does make a huge difference, I think, to the comfort. Now, they've been retrimmed in leather to match the rest of the interior. You've also got a rev counter on this, and it's a peppy little 1098 engine that just...
I was going to say, this morning when I was in the office and you started up, I thought how sweet that sounded.
They do, they just sound lovely. So lovely, I'm going to suggest, the sun's shining, that we take this out for a little run and do the photos, because it only landed with us yesterday.
Absolutely.
But I am just going to mention the last little car that deserves mentioning today. Now, what makes this special, apart from it's a Morris Minor convertible, split screen, so it's an earlier car, is our vendor, a lovely lady, has owned this for 50 years.
Amazing, yeah.
You know, 50 years, half a century of ownership. And it's only now she's decided to part with it. And yes, it does want some work, some cosmetic attention, some restoration. But wouldn't it be nice to preserve?
I would keep it. I was going to say, if you have a look round the back, it's the small things like the peace sticker on the back and all the period window stickers you've got.
Well, you've got the peace sticker on the back, which is brilliant. And then on this side window, you've got the DIS. So DIS is a town in Norfolk. DIS campaign for disarmament. So someone, you know, love and peace. Here is your Morris Minor. And now 50 years on, it's still there. So someone's got to take that on and just enjoy it.
And
I love
again,
it.
A great project, offered no reserve.
No reserve, brilliant. So Fred, I'm going to suggest that we go out in this little Morris Minor, the little Traveller, give it a blast, see what it's like, enjoy the sunshine.
I was going to say, the sun is just about shining now, so I think we should take our chance.
It's not raining.
We've got it.
We're feeling positive. Do check in, so like and subscribe to the channel and you'll be kept up to date with any new developments, new vehicles that are coming in, videos, etc. If you have a vehicle, so it could be a classic car, it could be a classic motorcycle,
Automobilia,
or automobilia, do get in touch. We would love to hear from you. and above all, enjoy the summer. The sun's out. Just enjoy
Make
yourself.
the most of it.
But stay with us because we're just going to go out for a few minutes in this. Lovely. Here we go, out on the open road. We normally go to the hotel just across the road with current permission for the photos, but I thought we'd just go a little bit further on the industrial estate. The road is a little bit bouncy. As you can see, there's a lot of HGVs that go down here and do leave their mark on the road. But yeah, sprightly little thing. Rather like this. Original 4-speed box. These seats, the reclining seats, they're an expensive upgrade. I think they're about £1,700 trimmed up from Newton Commercials, and they do make for a little bit more of a comfortable ride. Fred's the passenger. Fred's sitting rather relaxed.
Enjoying the ride.
In the back, here we go. I love the little indicator stalks on these because they're called windows, and there's a little screw-on green, I don't know if you can see it illuminated there, as the bulb goes, but a little screw on, and it lights up when you're indicating, just to give you a visual reminder that you're indicating. Here we go. We're heading back into the office. Dale will download the photos and the video, and I think we'll get on to the next one, Fred.
Absolutely.
But
plenty more to come.
Plenty more to come. Back into the halls. Lovely. Oh, well, look at that. Another new arrival.